In a series of videos, I will focus on some of the things we can do in our daily work on cattle farms to improve animal welfare. Animal welfare is essential, and therefore I hope that these videos will remind us how to maintain good animal welfare and teach new employees how to maintain health and welfare for the animals. In this video we will look at hoof care and management. Even, non-slip and clean floors are a good starting point for healthy hooves. But remember, there must be daily routines for cleaning the floors. In the collecting area in front of the milking parlor, there should be a resilient floor, which is often a rubber matting. When the cow lies down in the cubicle, she relieves her hooves. Therefore, the cubicle must be dry and comfortable to lie in, so she achieves the optimal rest time around 11 hours per day. And remember, there must also be at least one cubicle per cow. It is important to keep an eye on how the cows walk. Pay attention to their leg position and hoof shape. Be aware of cows with mobility problems and cows showing signs of pain. Such cows must be removed immediately and examined. Also look for other signs of hoof disorders. This could be raised hair at the back of the claw, which is a typical sign of digital dermatitis. If a milking parlor is used, it is also a good place to check for signs of digital dermatitis. Always remember to record cows that are lame or have other signs of hoof disorders. As with all diseases, hoof disorders have a much better chance of healing if they are detected and treated in time. There must be fixed routines for identifying cows with mobility problems so they can be removed and examined. To do this safely for both animals and staff, it is important to have a treatment facility on the farm. A treatment facility can be set up in many ways, but it is important that it is easy to get the cow into the facility so she can be examined. Otherwise, too much time passes and the hoof disorder develops and becomes difficult to treat. Make sure to register all hoof disorders, both those found during routine hoof trimmings and those discovered during treatment between trimmings. This gives you the best overview of hoof health in the herd. There is a requirement for 2 annual inspections, one of which must be by a person who does not work on the farm. This could be an external hoof trimmer. Hoofs must be trimmed regularly. How often depends on hoof wear and trim method. It is a good idea to determine a strategy in consultation with your hoof trimmer. So wise to have fixed hoof trimming dates, preferably in relation to calving. Remember to trim all cows and heifers around 2 months before calving. Consult your veterinarian or hoof trimmer and establish a good plan for hoof health. You can also read more on Landbrugs info. Good hoof care is good animal welfare and results in healthy and productive animals.